I think he might be one of the Keon Dawkins.
And good evening. High School Sports Live is proud to present Central Dauphin and Central Dauphin East tonight in a backyard matchup here on ABC 27.3. Tonight's live broadcast is made possible by our premier sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and special community sponsor, Hoffman Ford. I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me is Jeff Thompson here as we get started in our basketball season this year with High School Sports Live TV. And Jeff, two teams coming in tonight. No secrets between the two of them. You have Central Dauphin, who's picked number 1 in preseason here in the Commonwealth Division. They are 4-1, but they're coming off a tough loss to Chambersburg, 2-1 in the Commonwealth. On the other side, you got a CD East team that was picked 5th to start the year, but they are playing hard right now, 3-1 overall, 2-1 also, tied in the Commonwealth. And when we talk about CD East, Danny Lansana has these kids playing hard. He played hard when he played for Harrisburg High. You didn't expect anything less here. And he's got a guy named Domingo Cruz wearing number 1 tonight, who's a guard, who's averaging some serious points, 14 points a game. He's our Commonwealth Charter Academy player to watch here tonight.
Yeah, I would say Domingo Cruz is a shooting point guard. He'll handle the ball. He's got a really fine handle, but he's really got an effective shot. He can step back. He can hit the 3 from range. He has a brilliant crossover, and he's kind of fun to watch. And I might just add to this rivalry, both these teams, their only loss came on Monday night. Perhaps they were looking past their last opponent to this game.
Yeah, I don't know if you're at this point you're looking past or not, but you're right. Every now and then, I think it's more just the early season. You got football players coming in. They're trying to get their basketball legs underneath them. And I think that might be more of trying to blend a team together right now. And as we all know, defense normally is ahead of the offense at this particular point. On the other side, our OSS Health player to watch tonight is a guy who's heading to Niagara next year. He's 6'8". He is an outstanding player. Donovan Hill, he's averaging 18 points a game for this club. He's not their only weapon, but he's the guy they're going to be looking to regularly tonight.
Yeah, he's a very fine player. He can shoot from the outside, but he's an excellent rebounder. And speaking of rebounders, CD East has a couple good ones too, and Demetrius Matthew and Jackson Coffney.
You look at these two teams here this evening, and you've got a wealth of information here in the early going that you wanted to talk about in terms of keys to the game. And starting out, first of all, for CD East tonight, you talked about rebound, and when you're done with that, rebound some more, right?
Well, they'll have to rebound because that's going to be a key. But they can't turn the ball over because I think that'll just lead to a lot of points for Central Dauphin.
You can't let Hill get on the boards against you tonight either if you're CD East. That's going to be a big factor for Daniel Lansana's team.
Well, I think they want to try to keep Hill away from the boards because he can be a terror inside.
And the other thing too, and this is something that we're going to keep our eye on tonight, is Hill will tend to sometimes wander to the outside and start to shoot the 3. that's going to be one of the things that I think C.D. East is going to try to get him to do tonight, is make him a three-point shooter instead of an inside player.
Well, C.D. East has some big, strong young men, and maybe Donovan might say, well, I just might want to shoot outside a little bit rather than bang them the whole game.
For Wayne Fletcher, he wasn't happy the other night with the loss to Chambersburg. They're up by 15 at one particular point. Even at the end, they had 13. Looked like they were going to win the game. Got beat at the end. And, you know, they want to get tough tonight here, I think, again, and kind of reassert their prowess on the basketball court. Talk about that.
Well, maybe mentally tough because they had Cumberland Valley down 15 in the second half. They got in some foul trouble. Cumberland Valley turned the switch on, and all of a sudden the momentum had changed.
You know, forgive me, I said Chambersburg. Cumberland Valley is what I meant there. Again, rebounding big, but also they're coming off a great football season. Their football players are trying to get their legs back under and fit back in. Guys like Max Mosey, who was a quarterback during the season, getting back in there. And they've got some other kids like Jeff Franz as well, a 6'4" kid we're going to keep our eye on tonight, who may be a difference maker here in this game. Some of those big bodies that are out there are going to clash underneath, and Jeff Franz is going to have to hold his own.
He sure will. Well, Coach Fletcher told us that 3 of his top 6 were football players, and it was always my experience that it took about a month for the football players to really acclimate to basketball.
It's the Panthers and the Rams right here tonight at Central Dauphin High School. Backyard matchup. We're looking forward to bringing it to you right here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
At Capital Blue Cross, there are more yeses and fewer nos. Protecting your health and making it easier so you can spend time on what makes you smile. Helping our communities, your families, your businesses, big and small. We have you covered, going the extra mile. It's what we do. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stadler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at Giambavo.com.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back to Central Dauphin High School as we're getting the starting lineups introduced right now here to start this ball game. And we're getting ready right now for our national anthem. We'll give you our starting lineups in just a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, we take a break. We'll be right back for our national anthem here at Central Dauphin High School.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals.
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
I've been playing football for 4 years, since my freshman year in high school. My plans are to attend Penn State University and play football. Our trainers from OSS helped us prevent injuries by shaping us, wrapping us. They've always been there at practices and games, and they were always there when they were called upon.
OSS Health. Extraordinary care. Extraordinary athletes.
Gary Sutton with you. Jeff Thompson, the coach, alongside of me here tonight. Jim Gallagher, our stats guy, on the table this evening. And our whole Invicta crew, Chad Edwards, Josh Edwards, and everyone here tonight for our opening game of the season. And there's your starting lineups tonight. Jackson Copney at guard, Cruz, Matthew Stanley in Baltimore. Keep an eye tonight on Cruz. He can let it go in a hurry. 14 points a game. On the other side, Rinaldi, pretty good three-point shooter there, averages about 6 a game. Mosey, who quarterbacked the football team this year. You got Franz, a guy I'm keeping an eye on tonight, 6'4" sophomore, and Hill averaging 18 points a game. Dawkins in there as well. And these two teams coming out. The Rams in white and green tonight. On the other side in black and gray is Central Dauphin East, and we're ready to get this one underway. Your officials for this evening, Jerry Hocker, Tom Marpo, and Joe Peace. And right away, the Rams on the board.
Max Mosey, quarterback for the football team, looked like he didn't miss a beat.
Max Mosey right out of the gate and off the tap, gets his play, and coming out 2-3 zone here by Central Dauphin. A lot of teams like to attack the seams on this. See what Central Dauphin does. They play coming across here in this little weave. This is a man-to-man offense they're running right here, and really, then they're going to try to screen inside the zone a little bit. Good double team on the baseline. Piece of defense here so far, Jeff, by Central Dauphin.
Pretty good defense, and CD East is still in a feeling out process of what they're going to do offensively.
Looks like they're matching up out of that zone a little bit and not allowing any seams, but a good drive along the baseline and knocking it down there. Number 3, Demetrius Matthew, his first 2 points of the night.
Demetrius showing a nice pull-up jump shot.
Looking at a pretty good defense there. A turnover forced. Nice double team out at the top.
So they're playing with a lot of enthusiasm from the start here. This is going to be a really nice matchup tonight.
It's a great game, and it seems like a game where we have bigger runs than in most games that we cover during the course of the year. We'll see if that happens here tonight. But both teams normally make big runs for whatever reason. Notice how they match up coming across here. See Hill just standing back there, pretty much playing a one-man zone right now. One side of him is Keon Dawkins. There's a wide body back there. Very deliberate so far as CDs. Not taking bad shots.
You know, I find that they're a very disciplined team, very controlled and disciplined.
I think they're man offense here, and maybe they see it as a man defense, and it maybe is. It looks like they're just kind of sagging in toward the zone, the middle. It makes it look like a zone right now.
Well, one thing they're doing is controlling the tempo of the game.
Put Hill away from the basket. And a good job. They got Hill away from the basket, then you're able to get the guard in there and dump it underneath.
And that was Matthew again.
So Matthew with the opening 4 points of the game. Matthew a transfer from Lebanon, and another turnover here on the other side against Central Dauphin.
I'm impressed early with this CD East defense, aren't you?
Very impressed so far. And you know, Danny Lansana played over there at Harrisburg High. You'd expect the defense to be tough. Last year he surprised a lot of teams with this style of defense in the league and knocked off a lot of teams. This year they were picked 5th, lost some tough players, and then They're coming out here and playing that same gritty kind of defense, and it's carried them a long way. Comes Rinaldi trying to get it up and in off the steal, and Andrew Rinaldi with his first points of the night.
He made a pretty tough shot right there going to the basket. Don't forget Sean Lewis as an assistant coach was also a Cougar, so they've got some influence from Kurt Smallwood.
You know, if Kurt Smallwood coach, you're going to play defense, you don't play. And they play it hard here at CD East. Then quicker, Domingo Cruz gets a hard move to the basket, can't come up with it. And the ball loose to the floor, and CD East all over it.
I think they're going to pay attention to number 1 tonight. Domingo Cruz can really get it done.
He is slippery. Like the way he handles the basketball, and they're just screening on the ball for him, and he's looking for openings. 14 points a game for Domingo Cruz. Matthew again with it. 5 from Cruz. Pretty good look, just didn't get it where he wanted. Top of the key, best look in the house, and Daniel Ansana looked out at him, and I don't think Daniel Ansana was terribly pleased with the shot.
No, he wasn't, and Domingo just got to relax. Let the game come to him.
Besides tonight coaching, Wayne Fletcher, outstanding coach here at CD. He kicks a corner, and there's Donovan Hill, and there's a player control foul. Driving down the lane, it was number 10 that time. Laudermilk who's in there. And Laudermilk called for the foul, his first.
Was that Matthew who took the charge? Because that's the second charge they've taken.
So this team is geared to playing defense hard. Their defense leads into their offense pretty well. Nothing fancy about what they're doing offensively, just running basically a weed. Now a little down screen there. Good pop out on the defense by Dawkins. Ball fake baseline, little running one-hander, not going to go. There's Cruz again, and Cruz again letting it go a little bit early, had a man in his face. Good job on the boards, and yanking it down is Jeff Franz.
Well, I found it interesting that Donovan Hill blocked Cruz's shot. 6'8" coming out the block.
There's Rinaldi with a kick out, not going to go off the hands of Laudermilk. Laudermilk has an unbelievable stat for threes this year, 10 out of 15, and look at this, getting down the floor and up and not going to make it, but heading to the line right now. Nasir Henry who's in there. Check that, it's going to be Jaden Baltimore. And Nasir Henry, their numbers are dark, so we're looking at the other end of the court right now.
And a nifty pass by Domingo Cruz.
I'm not so sure that he couldn't have just gone up strong on the near side here, as shot is up and no good from Baltimore. He'll get another attempt.
What do you think? He sensed that Donovan was ready to reject?
I think exactly what he thought. So far in the game, Donovan Hill has not yet had a touch. And the second shot is up and good, so Baltimore gets 1 out of 2. 5-4, CD East leads it. 12 to go here in the first quarter. And it's Laudermilk trying to get his hands on it, can't do it. Stolen away. And then Donovan Hill with some authority off the pass from Wilburn. Donovan Hill with his first 2 of the night, and he made him big.
What a touch that was.
High percentage shot. 2:47 to go here in the first quarter. Domingo Cruz with a walk, and they're really up in Cruz's face pretty well right now, making things tough for the little guy.
They sure are, and that's one of the reasons I think they're playing that zone, is to keep him from back cutting.
I'm still not convinced it's a total zone. If it seems like more of a man-to-man, or else it's a matchup.
Kind of reminds me of what Villanova played that year they won the national championship.
Exactly.
Zone man.
Yep, they would move it around. Spreading it a little bit here. Trying to get some one-on-ones in the middle, and here comes Franz, and he's going to step out and get a foul, and it's going to be called on Cruz. That'll be his first, team first against the Panthers. Make that team second now. The team first against the Panthers, 2 on the other side for the Rams. Heading to the line for his first time this evening will be Travis Lynn into the ball game. Lynn only a junior, and Lynn misses the first shot.
And it looked like Travis enjoyed that contact just as much as Max Mosey did the first time.
Travis Lynn on the season, only a 45% free throw shooter. Then second shot is up, and that also bouncing off the iron. Good block out by Baltimore. Double team by the Rams. The Rams are very aggressive right now, double teaming everywhere. They double team here in the backcourt and again in half court, Jeff.
But did you notice Eli Vega is in? He's a point guard. He usually replaces Domingo Cruz, so they have actually 2 point guards in the game. Trying to move that ball a little bit more.
Fast-paced first quarter here, 6-5 though. Central Dauphin leads it. Tell you what, Central Dauphin quick out there at the defense as well. Again is Cruz. Cruz being guarded well by Rinaldi.
Yeah, he's a shadow right now.
It's straight man-to-man now from Central Dauphin. No secrets about this one. Just sag it in to help. Double team, good ball fake, up, strong move. Baltimore trying to get it in, can't go, but he'll go to the line for 2.
So far, I'm impressed with Domingo, the way he passes the ball. That was another nice entry pass.
A nice job of working his way down in there as the foul's going to be called on Travis Lynn. Team 4th now. Shot is up and good from Baltimore.
I think Jaden Baltimore has a fine release, too.
2 out of 3. He's made his last 2 after missing the first one. He'll get a second one here. A chance to give CD East the lead. Baltimore's second one is up and good. 3 in a row. And Jaden Baltimore, who they call the muscle of the team here, is on the board offensively right now. Now some pressure coming back from CD East.
They like that 1-2-2 full court press.
Good job of keeping the man in the middle. Now Rinaldi's going to get called. Is it timeout before the walk? It will be a timeout. We'll take one as well. It is 7-6, 1:37 to go in the first quarter. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Hey, Team PA AAU tryouts are coming this spring. Keep an eye out at teampahoops.com. And Advanced Hoops is offering a Christmas clinic with Archie Smith Jr., who's sitting on the bench here tonight for Central Dauphin. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to get more information. Drive to the basket here by Christian Wilburn, who's in here off the bench and off CD, so it'll stay with Rinaldi and the Rams. Trying to get it in bounds now. There's Hill, Donovan Hill, and good block out on the other side by CD East, and they're on the run.
Thurston Wells doing an excellent job defensively on Donovan.
There's a long look from the corner, not going to go for the 3. Yanked down again by Wilburn. 3 lead changes so far in this one, 2 ties in the early going. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. Hard move to the basket, not going to go. Good defense again by Domingo Cruz. And then quickly back on the other end here, Eli Vega gets the ball to the middle to Baltimore. Long look downtown, will not go. Yanked down on the other side by Travis Lynn. Here comes Rinaldi. And there is Donovan Hill with a good move to the basket. Baltimore trying to draw the foul on the charge. Instead will get the foul himself, and boy, Hill put it down and took some ground very quickly. Take a look at how the use of the dribble in this. 2 dribbles and he's in.
That's called a blow-by.
And he blew by. So Hill at the line now will try to finish off the 3-point play. Donovan Hill, a 69% free throw shooter for the season, 100% for tonight as he knocks it down. 5 points here in the first quarter for Donovan Hill. And the Rams back up by 2 with 38.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Both teams are substituting liberally. It's hard to keep track of them out there.
Lots of players. A little revolving door, I think, on the side right now at the scorer's table. Here's Vega with the ball. 30 seconds to go. Vega hard drive, kick corner, pull up. Off the front of the iron. That from Matthew. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Quickly into the other end. Hard move. Bodies on the floor, no call.
Nice rebound by Thurston Wells. He's also taken 3 shots in the last 3 possessions.
There's Eli Vega taken back. Does he have time to get it up? pull-up shot, long look, not going to go off the hands of Christian Wilburn, and that ends the first quarter. It's 9-7. The Rams lead it. All here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3. Back after this.
There wasn't a lot of scoring.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stadler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at Giambavo.com.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
There's Danny Lanzana, the coach of CD East, and his team down by 2 as we get ready to start quarter number 2 here, 9-7. But Jeff, both teams playing very hard so far. It's an entertaining first quarter. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of good defense and a lot of good kind of searching out the offense a little bit.
Oh, both teams played extremely hard. And the only real difference was the turnover, and Donovan Hill dunked, and then the three-point play when he took it to the hole.
Look at the first quarter stats. 2-point field goals, CD 4 out of 8. 2 out of 7 for CD East. Nothing out of 3 from three-point field goals for either team. 0 out of 5 for CD East. 1 out of 3 for the free throw line for CD. 3 out of 4 on the other side for CD East, getting to the iron better. Out rebounding CD. 7 to 5 is CD East. Turnovers 3-2. Central Dauphin leads in that category, and 9-7 the score here as we start quarter number 2. And again, CD East just kind of trying to feel their way out of this defense. A sagging man-to-man is what you're looking at here. But I really think there are some matchup principles in this because I'm watching as they're sending cutters through. The cutters, they're letting the cutters go off the other side and just staying ball side, and that pretty much says it's a matchup zone.
And I think the reason they're doing that is Domingo Cruz. They don't want him to get started.
Here's a 1-2-2 press. Hill to the middle. Good move and a great recovery and a block by Domingo Cruz from the backside.
And he's listed at 5'11". He's probably 5'10", and he was way up on that block.
What a pass by Hill to Franz, and Franz looked like he was in for an easy 2, and Cruz came flying in from behind. His 5'10" body up on the 6'4" Franz, as you said.
He looks like Spider-Man that time.
Out it comes to Franz. Hill wants to shoot that 3. And over the back, I think it's going to be called on Franz here, and it is. And Franz picks up the foul. That'll be his first.
I think Coach Lanzano will be happy with a contested 3 from Hill rather than a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, Hill looks good shooting the 3. The problem is he's shooting it but not making it. So far he's 1 out of 3 from outside. Or actually 0 out of 3 outside in the three-point line. So nobody's made a 3 yet. And that 3 can lure you to the rocks like a siren. Especially when you got a 6'8" guy. You'd maybe like to see him inside a little bit more. We saw what he could do when he puts it on the floor and faces the basket and goes to it.
Yeah, he's a Division I recruit. He's got to do it inside.
Well, you know, he may be more of a shooter in college. You never know. But right now, for your team, you're the inside presence. Here again's that 1-2-2 trap. 3 near outlets. Nice job breaking. Very patient by Central Dauphin. We got Franz in the corner. Again, outside. You see Hill wanders outside a lot. There's Franz shooting the 3. Again. 3s, I tell you what, if you're dating Lanzano right now, you're the happiest guy in the world. You're getting good pressure on the basketball. You're getting great defense inside and good box outs, and the 3s are not going at all for Central Dauphin.
And the more that happens, the more the zone gets packed in, or the man-to-man, which really looks like a zone, gets packed in.
Nothing out of 5 so far from the three-point line for both teams. So 0-5, 0-5. Maybe you want to start getting to the front of the iron or inside a little bit more. There's Cruz. Cruz trying to find a way to get in there. No gaps available. Cruz.
He's got one.
Sets his feet, and there he finally got to set his feet. You're exactly right. He gets the first tray of the night for anybody.
No surprise.
10-9. Here comes Hill. Hard move to the basket for Hill and a nice finish. The big guy can put it on the floor. He's got 7 points here in the first half. Donovan Hill.
That might be unstoppable.
Well, you get in front of him and take a charge. I mean, that's about your only hope. I really like how CD East is just very fundamental, very solid with their offense.
And they're handling the ball pretty well so far.
They really are. They run a very deliberate style of offense. It's just cleared out right now for Domingo Cruz. And Domingo Cruz, I think, is going to get called for the charge. Let's take a look. That was a clear out the whole way, and Cruz with his second foul here in the first half.
And that could be a key to the game because that's when they lost it against Chambersburg when he picked up his third foul and they had to take him out.
I think you're going to see him come out, and Demetrius Matthews is going to come in for him right here. Good defense in the back. Got a little sloppy on that reverse pass, and there's Cruz with the basketball again. 5:09 to go here in the second quarter. And blocked away there as he went hard in the basket.
I was just going to mention that Keith Dawkins was matched up one-on-one on Cruz, and Keith just blocked his shot.
They just brought Baltimore out instead and brought Matthews in, so they're going to keep Domingo Cruz in there. Fans, don't forget you can check us out at hsslivetv.com. You'll see some replays, and there's another block by Hill. Hill has a presence when he stays inside, and there it is. Rinaldi ahead to Max Mosey. And there's Hill again. Man, Hill is like a gazelle going through there. He's got 9 points here in the first half, and his team's back up by 3.
Well, he looked like George Gervin on that move. Little scoop to the hole.
Yeah, the Iceman cometh, right? Here they go back into that weave now to CD East. Hey, pretty good piece of defense out there by Dawkins. That's a wide body that can move quickly. Nice hedge out. Jeff Franz with a good hedge out and then getting back, and Franz with a rebound as well. Here comes Mosey with the basketball. There's Dawkins. Dawkins, hard move to the basket. Dawkins up, a little bit weak on the finish. There's Hill back to the outside. Hill still has not hit a 3. So the threes have not been good so far here in the first half.
Nice crossover.
Very nice crossover. Hill's got the basketball, puts it on the floor. I think he's going to get fouled on the play by Demetrius Matthews. That'll be his first.
Hill has a really nice outside shot. Wow, is he effective inside?
Yeah, he's got a nice looking outside shot. The problem is, it's like I used to tell a player, he came one time, he said, Coach, I can shoot from 3. I said, I know you can shoot, you just can't make it. I said, till you make it, don't see me. Rebound by Matthew. Boy, Matthew's an active kid, isn't he?
He's very active.
Matthew kicks it ahead. Got a good look for 3 from the near side. Not going to go off Baltimore, and taking it down is Rinaldi. Rinaldi ahead. Here goes Hill, and he'll walk that time. Yeah, a little move with the left hand, the left foot, and then step with the right, so he'll get caught. But I like the fact he was going to the basket right away.
He went to the basket hard. And
13-10, 3:26 to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have our Hoffman Ford half-court shot. It's an NBA three-point shot to win a TD. We'll also have our Hoffman Ford half-court halftime show as well. Chucky and Balbo halftime report, rather. So lots of things going on tonight here at Central Dauphin. Here's Matthew. Matthew with good penetration, gets it back outside. Will not go. Again, threes. Little ice on the rim tonight. Here comes Hill, and boy, Hill is very quick. He uses economic use of that dribble, doesn't he?
And he's been finishing really well.
11 points in the first half, 15-point lead, biggest lead of the game so far here for Central Dauphin. 2:39 to go.
Donovan had 30 against Cumberland Valley the other night.
Another 3 look, another miss, another rebound by Hill, and Hill coming hard. One-on-one to the basket, and Hill this time stays with it, puts it back up, not going to go. Rebound to Matthew. Matthew off and running, 2:20 to go here in the first half. And a good pass underneath, can't finish. Offensive rebound, CD East again, can't finish. And the rebound is pulled down by Dawkins finally. Dauphin says we'll slow it down now. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Another three, another miss. I'll tell you what, when you look at those numbers at the half, and either coach, you're not going to be happy with that. You're going to be talking about getting the ball inside the second half. There's Baltimore.
Nice.
Banks open.
I don't know if he called that one, though.
I don't think he did, but nevertheless, it's going to count. He's got 5 points in the game and has narrowed it down to 3 points. 1:34 to go here in the first half. CD leads it by 3. There goes Donovan Hill. This one's going to be a charge. And there were 3 guys waiting that time, set up on court against him.
Well, I have to think Jaden Baltimore had some confidence because he just scored at the other end and he took the charge at this end. He's a nice ball player.
That's going to be the second foul now on Hill. And so he's going to have to be a little bit careful here before the half. #16 foul now against the Rams. 4 on the other side for CDs. 1:21 to go here in the first half. Jack Team Balvo halftime report coming your way at halftime. Good back door. Little contact inside. Taken away by Rinaldi. Rinaldi going up, and Rinaldi came down hard on his foot. He is hurt. Outside it goes. Long look. Not going to go. Nobody underneath to get the rebound. And the stick back nicely on the inside. And that's going to be got Anthony Stevens into the game. His first points of the night.
He established tremendous offensive rebounding position to get that. He earned that too.
Nobody was around though to put a body on him as Rinaldi limping off the court here, and it's 15-14 here. Take a look. Rinaldi's going to come down. Just came down weird on his foot.
Awkwardly.
Yeah. So checking in for Rinaldi right now will be Christian Wilburn.
Well, for sure that was a contested layup, and he didn't land very well.
By the way, Advanced Hoops is offering a Christmas clinic with Archie Smith Jr. Go to www.advancedhoops.com to get more information. And don't forget, we got our Hoffman Ford half-court shot, our NBA three-point shot. You can win a TV. And our guy, Aaron Yancey, will be doing that here at the half, and we're looking forward to seeing that, right?
Nice checkout by Thurston Wells on the three-point miss by Donovan.
35 seconds to go here in the first half. 1 point lead for Central Dauphin. Low-scoring game. Want to try to get it back in the hands of Domingo Cruz if he can. Baltimore takes a look. Baltimore drives. Nothing doing. 20 seconds left to go. Cruz gets it. He's got a clear out look for a moment, and that's what they're looking for. They're trying to clear out, but Hill's staying home on that near side. Cruz trying to clear out. 9 seconds to go.
Don't get the charge.
Being guarded by Higgins. Cruz pulls it. Not going to get it. Rebound, stuck back, not going to get it. Another stick back, and that will be the end of the first half. No go for CD East. 15-14 here at the half. A lot of physicality underneath right that. We'll take a break. It is halftime. We head to our Jack T. and Balvo halftime report. And first we'll have our Hoffman Ford half-court shot here in just a moment. We'll be back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
I've been playing football for 4 years, since my freshman year in high school. My plans are to attend Penn State University and play football. Our trainers from OSS helped us prevent injuries by shaping us, wrapping us. They've always been there at practices and games, and they were always there when they were called upon.
OSS Health. Extraordinary care. Extraordinary athletes.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
CCA field trips make learning come alive. Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Archie Smith, our speed and agility expert.
The block jumping drill is meant to develop the fast twitch jumping muscles in a young player's legs. This drill forces a player to jump constantly and should be fast-paced while clearing the block every time. Players will develop explosive jumping skills doing this, and it trains a player's body to jump quicker and have the endurance needed to jump in game situations.
The block jumping drill is one fundamental a player will learn in my class.
And right now we're turning our attention to the court as we have TJ all ready to go to do a Hoffman Ford NBA three-point shot. If this shot is made, a big screen TV, I think it's a 42-inch TV, will be what he will win. And we got Aaron Yancey out there about to hand TJ the ball. It's a big-time NBA three-point shot. Let's see what he can do. Let's go TJ. And TJ lets it go off the front of the iron, and it does not go, and he will not win the 42-inch screen TV. But let's give a nice round of applause to TJ for the effort, and our friend Aaron Yancey out there taking care of that. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for your Jack Giambalvo halftime report, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
At Capital Blue Cross, there are more yeses and fewer nos. Protecting your health and making it easier so you can spend time on what makes you smile. Helping our communities, your families, your businesses, big and small. We have you covered, going the extra mile. It's what we do. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stadler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambalvo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambalvo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor, featuring Case Construction, paves the way for your project from start to finish. With 6 locations, Groff Tractor is always nearby your equipment needs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
I've been playing football for 4 years, since my freshman year in high school. My plans are to attend Penn State University and play football. Our trainers from OSS helped us prevent injuries by shaping us, wrapping us. They've always been there at practices and games, and they were always there when they were called upon.
OSS Health. Extraordinary care. Extraordinary athletes.
Welcome back to Central Dauphin High School, where it is 15-14 at the half. Not a high-scoring game, but a lot of action, a lot of good defense. 6 lead changes, 2 ties. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson here, the coach. And Jeff, your thoughts about the first half? It was kind of an interesting one. A lot of ebbs and flows, but defense was certainly the name of the game.
Defense won. The rims are kind of tight on both ends, weren't they? And really what happened was Donovan Hill emerged, has 11 out of the 15 of CD's points, and he did that all inside. The outside shooting was abysmal for both teams.
Yeah, if you're a coach sitting there at halftime, Daniel Lanzano or Wayne Fletcher, you're talking about getting the ball to the iron, getting it inside, or getting some layups of some kind, because right now the shooting from the outside is abysmal, and that's being kind to abysmal. Anyway, we're going to take a look at our first half highlights here, our Advanced Hoops first half highlights. And here we go. Let's take a look at this coach and see what we got. So here you start the game. Got a nice little pull-up on the near side there by Matthews to light it up for CD East.
That was probably the best outside shot of the first half, other than the three by Domingo.
And getting it inside again against the zone. But here's Rinaldi coming down the other end. Rinaldi guarding the ball well and getting it in off the rebound down there, and a nice layup. And then there's your steal, and the big guy, Hill, putting it away with some authority.
He can finish around the rim. He is a finisher.
You see how quickly he gets to the basket. You saw Baltimore trying to draw the foul, but got there a little bit late. Now here you have Cruz. Inside it goes. And a nice job by Cruz on the outside finally to nail one for only 3 of the half. And here again is Hill going to the basket. And then quickly out from Dawkins, and Hill is going to finish off on the other end. He gets down the court, and he is economizing that dribble. He takes care of it in a hurry. The bank was open for Baltimore on that one as he drilled it from straight on downtown. And then Baltimore kicks it ahead on the other end. And that was your first half. And here, taking a look at the AT&T and Capital Region Insurance Agency halftime stats. Break those down for us.
Well, I want to tip my hat to both coaches, because the defensive game plan by Coach Fletcher and Coach Lanzano were excellent. They were excellent. And I think as a result, the shooting percentages, it's kind of hard to see that. Obviously, our rebounds aren't correct, but I think that one of the keys to the game for CD East was the rebound, and I believe they out-rebounded Central Dauphin. I think that's 16, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 1 out of 16 from three-point line for both teams. Again, free throw shooting not that great so far. Points scored, though, on turnovers, 2 to 9. CD East with more turnovers, but the score 15-14 at the half. Central Dauphin has managed to weather the storm here and hold the lead at the half. What do you say if you're Wayne Fletcher, first of all, for CD? What are you talking about at the half?
Well, I think they have to have more options than just Donovan going to the basket. As for CD, I look at that last play at the end of the first half when they got 3 offensive rebounds. Although they didn't score, if that formula works in the second half, I believe they'll win the game.
I think on the other side, Daniel Ansana is fairly pleased with what his team's doing. He only took a few outside shots, but not a lot of those went. Yet at the same time, his defense is what's going to carry this team. They are tough nuts when it comes to defense.
Exactly.
But we get ready to start the third quarter here as both teams getting their final talk here from their coaches. And Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you, Chad Edwards, the whole crew, Jim Gallagher keeping the stats here on the side. And we do want to remind you that Team PA AAU tryouts are coming up this spring. You keep an eye out at www.teampahoops.com. And also, if you're looking for something to do around Christmas time, Advanced Hoops is offering a Christmas clinic with Archie Smith Jr. Archie over here on the CD bench tonight, by the way. You can go to www.advancedhoops.com to get more information. We get ready to start the second half here. And it'll be CD East with the basketball, down by 1. And I'm anxious to see if both teams kind of eschew the 3, put that away for a while into the bunker, and come back out and try to figure out a way to get inside a little bit more.
Put it in their back pocket.
So here's CD East now with the basketball. And there's Baltimore kicking out to Cruz. Good reversal of basketball. The extra pass, and what a great job of making the extra pass. And Josiah Stanley hits the 3.
Good looking shot too, and great ball movement.
How about that? You haven't hit 3 the whole game but 1, and now you come out and hit 1 to start the second half. So we're saying get the ball inside, and the very first shot they have is a 3. I really love the extra pass. So just good reversal of the basketball, and it got Stanley that extra half second that a good shooter needs.
Well, it was contested too. There's a reason for low shooting percentages, and that's one of them. Both teams are playing excellent defense.
But still, he got that extra half second before the pressure got there. Hard move to the basket, not going to go. Rebound by Franz. Franz, I think, is going to call for the walk, and does.
He couldn't gather his feet after that offensive rebound.
Good hard move to the basket by Franz. Get the offensive rebound, though, as CD East up by 2. Central Dauphin has led most of the way so far, and CD East grabbing the lead here to start the third quarter. There's Baltimore outside. That one will not go. Picked off by Rinaldi. And Rinaldi's going to get mugged at half court as the foul will be called against number 11. That's Josiah Stanley. That'll be his first foul of the evening. Second team foul of the second half.
And CD's first 2 shots are threes. So much for our analysis.
Yeah, I thought they'd come out and probably, that's going to be off Hill's hands, I think. And they'll say it stays with Central Dauphin. Dawkins is going to inbound the ball. Looking to Hill. Still looking for Dawkins' back door. Dawkins just walked with it and got away with it. Keon Dawkins
strolled down the lane
several times. He has his first deuce of the night. And there's Cruz. Boy, give him a little chance. They come out firing the 3 here in the second half.
2 for 3 to begin it.
6 points in the game now for Domingo Cruz. And there's Rinaldi. All of a sudden, we got a 3 shootout here in the second half as Rinaldi knocks down the 3, and everybody's lighting it up. So much for our analysis.
Yeah, Rinaldi had a really good look. He set his feet and shot an old-time set shot.
By the way, we want to correct on a name here. Terrence.
That was a really strong move by Jaden Baltimore.
Yeah, it really was.
Took the baseline and went up strong.
Terrence Coatney Jackson is the pronunciation here. We want to make sure we get that right. We had a parent call, and coach told us the game was Coatney. To him, it might be Coatney. To them, it's Coatney.
Well, it's actually hard to hear the pronunciations when everyone has masks on.
You say tomato, and I say tomato. But tonight, it's Coatney. Coatney Jackson. Second shot up by Baltimore, and that's not going to go. So 2 misses here. Out it goes to Max Mosey. Mosey tries to throw it ahead. Finally pick it up, another 3, and man, oh day, what happened here? Travis Lynn says, I'll light it up.
Night and day.
Another tray. 23-20, CD's going up. Here we go back out to Baltimore. Baltimore lets it fly. That's not going to go. Everybody getting a little frisky now at the tray line. All the way down the other end to Mosey. Mosey's usually throwing passes like that. Instead he catches it, misses it, but then picked up by Dawkins, and Dawkins puts the stick back in. A 5-point lead for CD, a timeout for CD East. 5:40 to go in the third quarter. We got a game in our hands here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
I've been playing football for 4 years, since my freshman year in high school. My plans are to attend Penn State University and play football. Our trainers from OSS helped us prevent injuries by shaping us, wrapping us. They've always been there at practices and games, and they were always there when they were called upon.
OSS Health. Extraordinary care. Extraordinary athletes.
Well, it was 15-14 at the half. CD led. With 5:40 to go in the third quarter, we got some wild points scored. 10 points for CD so far. On the other side, 6 points for Central Dauphin East. And at least 3 of them have been via the threes. 3 threes so far here in the third quarter. I think it might have been 4 threes thus far, if I'm not mistaken. 4. As I looked down at Jim Gallagher, and Jim Gallagher puts up the 4, and he doesn't mean fourth quarter playing football. Here's the inbounds now to CD East.
I would venture to say both locker rooms were hot at halftime.
There's another one. And this one rattles out. Hill's going to get the rebound off the shot missed by Matthews. Ahead it goes to Mosey, who's running out every time. Hill gets the ball inside. Hill with an easy score. Great pass from Mosey. They say that during football season a lot around here, but right now they say it as Mosey finishes off to Hill, and then quickly on the other end, and Hill with 2 more on the stick back off the missed layup. Hill with 15 points in the game, and the lead is ballooned to 9.
And Hill's doing his damage inside, and he looks good. His footwork is excellent.
You know, there's an old rule about if my big guy can outrun your big guy down the court, we're going to win a lot of basketball games. And Hill glides like a gazelle down the court. But they're shutting the middle of that lane down right now. Cruz with another three outside, not going to go. Keon Dawkins picks it up. Dawkins handles the basketball, gets it ahead to Rinaldi. Rinaldi to Lynn. Lynn with a hot hand right now, not going to go. Rinaldi had a rebound for a moment. Hill trying to save it. Going to be out of bounds and goes to CD East, and the Panthers have it.
A lot of banging down there on the boards. Right now, CD's making the best of it.
Not making the best of the score, though, right now. 29-20, the Rams lead it. This backyard ball, CD and CD separated by about 5 miles. Watch this defense tonight. You're really watching 5-on-1. As they're playing against Domingo Cruz. All 5 eyes are Domingo Cruz all the time. They kick it back out to him here, though. And when you give him a chance to set it up like that, Cruz will knock it down. His third three of the night. He's got 9.
Thurston Wells was an excellent pass to the outside, inside out.
If you're playing Cruz right now, man-to-man defense, you cannot afford to go help. You got to stay right there. When he passes it inside, you can't get sucked in on the double team. And that's what happened that time.
A little pressure defense causes a turnover at half court.
Yep, good defense, and that's what will get CD East back in the game here. They've already cut it back to 6. That's what Daniel Ansana likes to see, is great, hard man-to-man defense out front.
Josiah Stanley, he's got a nice shot, and he plays good defense.
Mosey out of the game now. In for Mosey will be number 10. That's Jaden Laudermilk. Pretty good three-point shooter as well. Averages 9.8 off the bench. Cruz. Hill gets it. Hill, deep pass. It's not going to go. Looking for looking for Keon Dawkins down there. And Hill says, not a good pass for me, coach. Wayne Fletcher gave him that look that only coaches can give you. However, Central Dauphin will keep their hands on the basketball. Here's Rinaldi will trigger the inbounds. 3:41 to go here in the third quarter.
An important defensive possession for CD East.
Here's Dawkins again. Dawkins with another walk and gets away with it. Hey, Dawkins had 3 steps a number of times so far, I think.
I think the one where he went down the lane, when he waltzed down the lane, I think that opened the whole game up.
That is going to be on Thurston Wells. It'll be his first of the evening, and Dawkins will head to the line. I like the way Keon Dawkins plays, though. He's very wide body. He plays quick. He likes to attack the basket. So here's Dawkins at the line. Shot is up. Good.
And a feathery touch at the foul line to boot.
First time there tonight, and he makes it count. He's got 5 points in the game. Does what you always tell your players do. Get off the line, come back in and toe it again. Find that nail that marks the center. Dawkins' second shot up, and that's going to drip over the front of the basket. He's got 6 points in the game. 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. 31-23, the Rams lead it. And it comes to Cruz. Cruz hard move the basket. Hill made him change the trajectory of the shot. Right along the baseline. And a good follow-up again by Matthew. Demetrius Matthew over the top. He's got 6 points.
And he's a good offensive rebounder, Demetrius.
Cuts it to 6 points right now. 3:12 to go here in the third quarter. Rinaldi, hard move. Rinaldi pulls up. Tough move by Rinaldi, and he gets it to go home as he uses the glass.
A leap and leaner.
Rinaldi with 5 points.
Good body control on that shot.
Here's Cruz again. Notice how all 5 sets of eyes are always on where Cruz is. You can see the whole defense just shifted in to try to cut down on any kind of drive. And there's a steal away on that particular sag. Laudermilk just got a double dribble and got away with that. Missed shot on the other end, and here comes CD East. Tipped away by Laudermilk. Hill. Strong move up to the basket, and Hill scores and is fouled. Donovan Hill, the real deal here, going to the basket and goes up through contact, finishes it off and gets fouled on the play. That'll be the third foul against Demetrius Matthew.
I believe CD East is a little too casual with the ball right now. Their turnovers are leading to these fast break points.
Take a look right here as Hill steps back to the line, a 69% free throw shooter for the season. Donovan Hill. 17 points tonight, 2:31 to go here in the third quarter, and the shot is up and good. And Hill 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. He's got 7 points this quarter, 18 in the game. And they're trapping at half court, and that's really causing problems right now for this CD East team. Here again. They play the ball hard and they tuck it, and when Domingo Cruz gets it, everybody's tucked in around the ball. Look at this. Just keeping pressure on him, little double team all the time.
Automatic double.
Every time he moves, it's double team. Here's a three from the corner. Good look, won't go. And 4 shot it and 4 rebounds. And Christian Wilburn with a rebound. Here comes Hill, look out. He dishes it off. Outside it goes, no 3 there. Good position for the rebound was Thurston Wells, couldn't hang on to it. He had a great block out.
Sure did.
And up and in off the right hand as a slithery Darren Higgins with his first deuce of the night.
That was crafty, wasn't it?
Ooh. 13-point lead, largest lead of the evening, 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Handoff by Wells, back out to Cruz. Trying to find somewhere for Cruz to go, and every time he goes somewhere, there's a double team waiting for him. There it was again. They're making him give it up and making someone else beat him.
And that's only the second team foul for Central Dauphin this half, which is a good formula for them.
That foul will be on Christian Wilburn, and for Wilburn, his first foul of the game. Ball will be on the baseline as Cruz will trigger it. 1:17 to go in the third quarter. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you here. Back in comes Jeff Franz as they're going to sit down Donovan Hill with 2 fouls, and that's a smart move on the part of Wayne Fletcher. Good defense here, just getting the ball in bounds. Franz almost got the steal. Josiah Stanley has it. They got Cruz. Cruz, another good look. Sets his feet, it's gone. Cruz with 12 points tonight, all via the tray.
And he's looked good in the second half, hasn't he?
Yeah, he got that, and he was going right into his shooting motion. So a 10-point lead right now for Central Dauphin. Hard move by Wilburn. Gets double teamed down there, taken away. Quickly back to the other end come the Panthers. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Baltimore has it. And I'll tell you what, that double team is really causing problems. Cruz got it open again, though. This one will not go. Franz trying to get the rebound. Comes out to Higgins.
When that ball goes up, it's a war underneath, isn't it?
38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Higgins off to Wilburn, and Wilburn's going to walk it down now to Franz. Underneath it goes, and they had Higgins open. He just couldn't handle the basketball. Here comes Anthony Stevens, a junior, into the game now for CD East, and Baltimore will check out. 10-point lead, 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. CD East has the basketball. It's going to be kicked off of CD. It will stay with CD East. 20 seconds to go here.
Central Dauphin changed the pace of the game with their pressure, and I think it's paid dividends.
Yeah, they've been double teaming a half court. Great point, Jeff, that they've really been changing up the speed at which this game's being played now and getting some good runouts on the other end. Down to 14 seconds. Cruz looking to get the shot off. Good defense there by Higgins. Cruz pulls up. Cruz shot. Cruz good. His first deuce of the night.
I love that pull-up shot, too.
14 points for Domingo Cruz. We head to the fourth quarter, 38-30. Central Dauphin leads it. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
At Capital Blue Cross, there are more yeses and fewer nos. Protecting your health and making it easier so you can spend time on what makes you smile. Helping our communities, your families, your businesses, big and small. We have you covered, going the extra mile. It's what we do. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals.
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back to Central Dauphin High School. We get ready to start the fourth quarter. 38-30, 11 points for Domingo Cruz in that third quarter. 7 points for the other side, Donovan Hill. The two big players shot it out pretty well in different ways. When you look at the field goal percentage, it got a lot better that quarter in terms of three-point field goals. 2 out of 4 for Central Dauphin, 4 of 8 for CD East. So far in the three-point shooting range. Nice pull up there by Lynn. Lynn kicks it back out. Long look, downtown, gonna go, and again we started out with a 3 here in this quarter, and this time it's Darren Hagens who all of a sudden has turned into a three-point shooter. He's got 5 in the game, 41-30.
He's had a nice half. Those are 2 timely buckets.
Great kick out there off the offensive rebound by Dawkins. Not Dawkins, Rinaldi rather.
And it stopped that CD East run.
And here's your drive. Kick it back out. Thurston Wells, how about that? He says, I can shoot it too. And Thurston Wells knocks down a
big 3.
Big 3 there.
The Wells was dry in the first half, but he really shot that one up.
Another pull-up from three-point land. This one's not going to go. Here comes Domingo Cruz, kicking it out ahead. Cruz ahead to Baltimore, and Baltimore finishes off. Give Cruz 2 in your heart, though, as Baltimore finishes hard inside.
He finished hard and took some contact with it, too.
Got 4 points in the game now, does Baltimore. 41-35, back to a 6-point lead, just like that. Rinaldi jammed up in the corner, and you're going to get a foul called against CD East down in that far corner. Looks like the foul will be marked up against Josiah Stanley. That should be his second. 15 foul now against CD East. CD will set the inbounds play from the near side, right in front of their bench.
I find it interesting that Jaden Baltimore is guarding Donovan Hill.
Look at that backdoor. Great call, backdoor. Mosey in for the deuce. That was a set piece that time. Great back screen up top. Let's see if we can see it again.
Yeah, kudos to Wayne on that play.
Mosey with his 4th point of the night. Back into the game comes Demetrius Matthew, and he'll replace Eli Vega. Now take a look at this play right here. It's set piece. I didn't get a chance to see it there, but there's a back screen at the top, and Mosey came right off that back screen. It was a perfect call, and he was wide open underneath, and then got fouled to boot.
And every coach in the league will look at that, diagram that.
And here's Mosey up and good. And Mosey now with 5 points on the night. Ahead it comes. Thurston Wells can't quite get it to move. Knocks it away from Donovan Hill. Good rebound by Stanley. Back outside to Matthew.
I'm really impressed with their defensive hands. Contesting everything.
Hottest hand on the floor right now. Stays hot with his 5th 3 of the night. Domingo Cruz now with 17 points in the game. Travis Lynn on the other end. Here goes Mosey all of a sudden. Inside to the big guy. Donovan Hill answers. He hasn't scored in a while. He's got 20 points in the evening.
He's got good hands. He received a nice pass and finished it.
Cruz and Hill having a heck of a shootout here tonight. 2 different ways. Hill inside, Cruz outside. There's a pull up along the baseline. Tough shot there. Hill's got the rebound, and he's off and running. He'll pull it back. Rinaldi ahead. I think who's made a big difference in this game has been Travis Lynn. Off the bench. He's had his hands in on some really big plays. Here's Laudermilk trying to maybe do a little too much. Ball's tapped away out of bounds by CD East. Checking back in is Mikhail Stubbs for CD East. He's up to the table. He's not going to be able to get in there yet.
Mikhail played quite a good deal in his last game, in their last game against Chambersburg.
Here's Anthony Stevens in there now for Thurston Wells. Back outside to Travis Lynn again. They're trying to find. Ooh, that's a tough one. And again, still nothing on the outside for the big guy, but good rebound for Rinaldi. You know, Rinaldi gets a lot of offensive rebounds when you think about it.
Well, he threw his body to the ball hard, and that's what he did in the first half going on that layup.
Gets great position in there. The foul's going to be called against Josiah Stanley. That's his 3rd now. Team 7th, so here at the line is Rinaldi. Rinaldi for the season, an 83% free throw shooter. And there's a foul every time. When you swing that hand down, you're going to get called for a foul every time, and that's on Laudermilk. For Laudermilk, that's going to be his third of the game. Travis Lynn checks out. Back in comes Wilburn.
Jaden Baltimore with good hang time on that move to the hole. He's a strong young man.
Jaden Baltimore missed his last 2 free throws after making 3 in a row and makes this one. He's 4 out of 7 for the night. So 46-41. Here's Rinaldi kicking it out. Long 3 attempt, not going to go. Donovan Hill with the rebound. Hill looking to try to get inside and does, and Hill scores! Going down the lane, 22 points for Donovan Hill, and gets fouled on the play as well.
You know, he looked like a guard that time.
He was hunting that basket the whole way. He looked like a guard, though, that was 6'8", hunting his shot, and he had a little bit of an advantage. Look at this. Right down the middle, and good body control. That's what you really like about the big guy on the drive. This one's not going to get finished off, but a big-time rebound there. Going up strong to get that one was Anthony Stevens. So 48-41, 4:55 to go in this one. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the game is our Capital Blue Cross post-game show and the Hoffman Ford Player of the Game and Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game. Still out ahead, but we got a lot of basketball to play first. Oh, good kickoff. Couldn't handle it really well. Back out it comes. Big 3 downtown, will not go. Another rebound. Stevens on the inside, and Stevens doing some big-time work on the boards, both offensively and defensively right now.
Well, to your point, he's had some outstanding rebounds.
So Stevens is going to go back to the line here, trying to make it count. He's been tough defensively and on the boards thus far.
He carves a space out and goes up for the ball hard.
So here's Anthony Stevens at the line. 2 points in the game so far, and Stevens, a little bit of a flat-looking shot. Want to make sure you get that lift with the legs and the arm underneath, elbow underneath. And they always say angle of entry equals angle of return. It goes in flat, it's coming out flat. This one he gets underneath a little bit.
Well, he's much more relaxed on that second shot.
And he lifted it up that time at the elbow. So 3 points in the game now for Stevens, and he's cut it back to 6 with 4:31 to go in this one.
This has been a game of runs so far.
And here comes CD East now with the man-to-man press. They get it to Laudermilk. They'll get it back in the hands of Christian Wilburn. Wilburn, one-on-one. Wilburn kicks it out. Here goes Laudermilk again. They go back into their version of the handoff. Laudermilk up, will not go. Rebound, yanked down again, this time by Josiah Stanley, who comes ahead, knocked away by Dawkins from behind. Tell you, Dawkins has got some quick edge. You better know where he's at in the floor when you're dribbling down the floor.
It's like a runaway freight train. He is so quick and big.
So the ball will stay with the Panthers. They've shut off Domingo Cruz for the last couple minutes here. Rinaldi on him tight. And Rinaldi going everywhere he goes. No help anywhere from Rinaldi. And there's a stick back.
There's
no
your
box
man.
out. And again, inside, it's Anthony Stevens, who all of a sudden has been a big player in this game. Stevens now with 5 points.
And an instinct to go after the ball.
4 points. They've cut it to the lowest number since probably the halftime. They're led by 2 for a couple moments. Back door to Rinaldi. Rinaldi pulls up. Rinaldi, nice job of pulling up and touching it off the glass. Rinaldi now with 7 points in the game. Back up to 6 it goes. 3:26 to go here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been kissing it off the glass pretty well in this second half.
Well played basketball game. Really fun. Now on Domingo Cruz, you've got Laudermilk. Cruz trying to find somewhere to go, and the push on Laudermilk here.
Well, I think it actually was a hold. And they've been holding him pretty well.
So that is the 16th foul against the Rams now. 4th foul on Laudermilk. He'll head out of the game here and be replaced by Max Mosey back in. And a timeout called on the floor for CD East. We'll take one as well. 3:11 to go in this one. 50-44. Don't you leave. We got a lot of basketball to play on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Stadler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at Giambavo.com.
Welcome back to Central Dauphin. Yes, we're getting ready for Christmas here in a couple of days, and everybody's got their Santa hats on here. The student section at CD, one of the best student sections in the Mid-Penn, and they've got a lot to cheer about right now. They got a 6-point lead, Jeff Thompson, with 3:11 to go, but a lot of basketball to be played here in this one tonight.
Well, it's been a crazy game and a game of runs, and who knows if CD East goes on another run, who knows what will happen. Neither team has quit in them, I'll tell you that.
CD East defense carries them an awful long way, but I love the intensity both teams play with here. You can see why Central Dauphin has been picked to win the Commonwealth this year, but you can also see this CD East team is a team that's going to have to be contended with before it's all said and done. And this is a big possession for them with 3:10 to go in this one. Josiah Stanley handling the basketball right now. They're trying to find Cruz out there, and I'll tell you what, Rinaldi is with Cruz everywhere they go. They're going to make the other players beat them, and that's right now what they can't do. Basically what Wayne Fletcher has said to his team, we're not going to let Domingo Cruz beat us. Everybody else, they're going to have to handle the basketball. We'll play 4-on-4 with them. There's Rinaldi, gets ahead to Mosey. Mosey passes it off. 3 guards in there right now. Keon Dawkins in the middle, they got him open. On the baseline's Hill, and Hill going to grab it, throws it back to Dawkins, and an ill-timed play there. That's one where maybe if you're a 6-point lead, you bring the ball back out and you play with it instead of trying to make the big-time alley-oop play. So new life now for CD East.
That's a big possession right there.
And Cruz is open for the moment. I mean, he is wide open. Dawkins got back, and that's a missed assignment. There's Cruz pulling up again. Cruz not going to go. Another great rebound inside and another effort at the stick back. And again, Mr. Stevens has come to play here in the 4th quarter as another offensive rebound for the big guy.
Well, he's been Johnny on the spot, and I'm really impressed with the offensive rebounding position he gets. That's intelligence right there.
And here's Stevens back at the line. 1 out of 2 there so far. Not a particularly great free throw shooter, but right now all you have to do is be good in the last 2.5 minutes. He's got 4 points, make that 6 points in the game now for Stevens, and gets a second shot here, trying to draw his team back to within 4. Stevens up, this one off the back of the iron, rebound by Hill. Now if you're CD, you got a 2-possession lead, 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go, and you want to try to get something, I would think, in the hands of Mr. Hill inside.
Do you think they'll deflate the ball at all?
They're looking to do that, and there's Hill driving or going across the middle, and they spread the floor out. They had him open, he got fouled from behind.
So he'll go to the line for a one-on-one.
Well, if you wanted the guy at the line right now, he might be the guy you'd want to send there. Hill so far on the night, 2 out of 2. Make that 2 out of 3 from the free throw line so far. That's the 3rd foul, by the way, on Baltimore, and Hill is up. Hill is good. Hill with 6 points here in the 4th quarter. 24 in the game. Second shot is up, and that one's off the front of the iron. So again, not an exclamation point yet.
You say there's life.
2 minutes to go here for CD East. They want to get in the hands of that guy right now and give him a chance to shoot the ball. And he does exactly that. Off the back of the iron, though, he comes back.
Wow,
again, Stevens tipping it out. Stevens again along the baseline. Stevens up, blocked away at the end by Franz. Franz with a big block there. 1:43 to go in this one. Now if you're CD, you can start to maybe deflate the ball just a little bit. They got Hill inside posted up. Corner. Pull it back out. No thought of shooting from the outside right now. Rinaldi gets jammed. Hill comes out to relieve pressure. 1:26 to go. Rinaldi. They're going into their weave. Mosey. That is not the shot you wanted to take right now if you're Fletcher. But Donovan Hill gets great position inside, and Donovan Hill's going to be fouled on the stick back.
He routed Jaden Baltimore right out of the play that time.
I'll tell you what, I don't think Wayne Fletcher was happy about Christian Wilburn's shot at that point. And Christian Wilburn put his hand down going, I think Coach gave me the devil. I'm not sure why, because you don't give the ball up from three-point line with 1:17 to go.
Well, in my mind, that was the play of the game. Did you see how hard Donovan Hill worked for offensive rebounding position?
He had literally a great box out you'd expect to have in a defensive rebounding position, but he had a great box out. Great observation there, Jeff. Second one up, that's not going to go. So you got a 3-possession lead right now with 1:14 to play. Inside it comes. Stevens triple team and walks with it. That triple team basically made him think about it. He had to put the ball on the floor. You didn't want him to have to do that at that particular place.
No, he was suffocated is what he was, and there was a lot of physicality on both defenses.
Ronaldo gets double team, calls timeout. Didn't have anybody in the middle of the floor there as a near outlet. 1:07 to go in this one. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. 52-45. Central Dauphin leads it on High School Sports Live TV.
At Capital Blue Cross, there are more yeses and fewer nos. Protecting your health and making it easier so you can spend time on what makes you smile. Helping our communities.
If you're looking for a quality used vehicle at a great price,
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford has the best pre-owned inventory, not to mention the best hometown buying experience in all of Harrisburg. With our market-driven pricing, you can be sure you're always getting the best deal. Plus, we'll give you top dollar for your trade. And you know who's got Harrisburg's best deals?
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back. 1:07 to go in the fourth quarter. That 9-0 run by CD in the third quarter has really jetted them out to this lead. They're at a 7-point lead right now with 1:07 to play. And big inbounds play coming here as the 1-2-2 trap coming up from CD East. You got to think they're going to have, and there they throw it deep to Donovan Hill. What a call. Donovan Hill jammed up there. They throw it across court. They want to keep it in the middle. Max Mosey to the baseline. That is not that was a tough shot right there. Back out it comes to CD, and they're going to hold the basketball. A minute to play. You don't need that shot from Franz. And again, Franz with a tough shot with the left hand. Hill goes down on the floor. He's hurt. And there is I believe it's going to be a block called right there as Baltimore came down the lead, but Hill is holding his back down on the far end. Franz made two ill-advised shots right there, I thought, Jeff, going up both times with left hand when he didn't need to on tough shots.
Well, he had a nice offensive rebound, but the two shots were ill-advised.
Both were off balance, not good shots right there. Hill gets hurt on the rebound, and he is down on the floor, and they're checking him right now. We'll take a very quick break. We'll come right back. It's 52-45. CD leads it here at High School Sports Live TV.
At Capital Blue Cross, there are more yeses and fewer nos. Protecting your health and making it easier so you can spend time on what makes you smile. Helping our communities, your families, your businesses, big and small. We have you covered, going the extra mile. It's what we do. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
And Hill is going off the floor under his own power, but very slowly right now. And you have a 7-point lead with 45.9 seconds to go in this one. Jaden Baltimore is at the line. Baltimore hit his last shot there. He's 1 out of 3 this half. Baltimore makes it count right now when you have to, and that's what you want from your senior down the stretch. Baltimore now with 7 points in the game, looking to make it 8 right here. Second shot is up. That one rims out, and Franz with the rebound. I didn't mean to sound too tough on Franz earlier, but you know, he's a sophomore. That's a time and score situation down there. Both passes to the baseline. You got to have a free open shot with no contesting on that. If you don't have it, you kick it back out and run the clock.
And I think Coach Fletcher, that'll be a good teaching moment for him.
Absolutely. Yeah, he did it twice, and you know, and again, normally in the game you say, well, I can go up there and make that shot, but in that situation, it's a different look. You don't want to give it up to the other team. by having a contested shot and maybe getting knocked off balance a little bit. Here's Rinaldi again back at the line. Rinaldi, the guy you want at the line right now, 83% free throw shooter. He's got 8 points in the ball game. I think Rinaldi's been tough all over the place, like handling the basketball, playing good defense against Domingo Cruz, and also hitting some big shots when they need to.
Well, he plays at a frantic pace.
8-point lead with 40 seconds to go, 54-46. We take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing costs. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
And welcome back to Central Dauphin. 40.1 seconds to go. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the game is the Capital Blue Cross post-game report, where we'll feature the Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game and hand out the Hoffman Ford player of the game. Here's CDE trying to get the ball in bounds right now, and they're having a tough time doing it. Ball's loose on the floor. We got a tie-up, and let's see who controls it. And the ball's going to stay with CD East.
That's the way the game's been played all day long. Everyone on the floor, everyone after the ball.
Yeah, a lot of scrappiness for both these teams. Really well coached. Well coached game tonight here. Well played game by both teams tonight. Only probably bad thing was the suffering through the threes in the first half, but they came back and acquitted themselves well in this half. Both teams shooting a lot better. Here's Cruz pulling up. Cruz off the iron. Give credit again to Rinaldi right there. A great job of guarding Cruz. Cruz had that one stretch right there where he scored 11 points in the third quarter. He's not scored in the fourth quarter, and again, they have really tightened up the defense on them. And I think one of the things that happened was Rinaldi didn't go give any help defense. He stayed with Cruz everywhere he went and made his life miserable.
It was like a vice. He turned a vice.
So Rinaldi, who's got 8 points tonight, really his value has been defensive as well, but making his value known right now as he hits 3 out of 3 coming down the stretch. He's got 9 points in the game.
He's had a fine second half, that's for sure.
Rinaldi gives you that really good presence out on the floor. He's hit 4 in a row now. Got 6 in the second half. And 11 points in the game. There's Cruz. And Cruz not done yet as he got open and hit it way downtown.
Cruz control that one.
Cruz with 20 points in the game. And again, quick foul. So still a 7-point lead, 12.8 seconds to go. And you got to figure out a way to make up 3 possessions here and hope that the best shooter on the floor right now at the free throw line doesn't make these. But 20 points in the game from Domingo Cruz. 6 threes. I mean, what an outstanding job he had tonight. And I thought that one came down wet because he was out there about 4-point range.
Well, he's a point shooting guard. He handles the ball, and it's hard to stop a point guard because he's going to have the ball to begin with.
So here is Rinaldi again. Rinaldi buries another one.
It's like he's putting on a foul shooting clinic in front of 1,000 people.
5 in a row. It's interesting on his free throws because everyone hits on the left side of the net. There's a little bit of a left hand in there, but I'll tell you what, the left side of the net ain't bad.
It's like going to Brooklyn side and bowling.
13 points a game for Rinaldi, and Central Dauphin's going to steal it away here, and it looks like they're going to come out of this one with a win on their home floor tonight. Central Dauphin's going to win this one 58
Insurance says here's to the grown-ups.
5-1, 3-1 in the Commonwealth. On the other side, a game effort here tonight by CD East, but they go 3-2, 2-2 in the Commonwealth Conference. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with your post-game analysis right here, our Capital Blue Cross post-game report, our Capital Region play of the game, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game. All next here on High School Sports Live TV. It's ABC 27.3.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing costs. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Duke McCamey, our post-training expert.
The micing drill is a foundational drill that I teach all young players that sign up for my class. This drill teaches players to finish around the basket while using proper footwork. It's important for players to use the right hand on the right side and the left hand on the left side. I teach players to shuffle their feet and get low while exploding into the layup. Squaring feet and squaring shoulders is the key to consistency and timing around the basket. The micing drill is a foundational drill for every young player to learn in my class.
CCA field trips make learning come alive.
(58-49), the final score here tonight. And the second half, by the way, a little different than the first half. 15-14 at the half. And Jim Gallagher, our statistician, just passed it down. 43-35 the second half. A little bit more of a shootout here. CD winning that by 8 points, 9 points total in the game. Hey, a shout out tonight to Domingo Cruz for an outstanding shooting effort. 6 threes in this one, had 20 points in the game, and the little guy, I'll tell you what, popped it the whole night long. 5'5", they list him. 5'10", coach lists him, but he stood tall here tonight on the court for CD East.
He sure did, and I hope he can find a place to play next year, because he really should continue this game, because he's got a lot of tools from that point guard position, and some D3 coach is really going to be happy if he lands there.
I really like Daniel Ansana's team. I like the way they play. They play hard defense. They might have been picked 5th in the league at the beginning of the season. You throw that out the window. They're going to be a tough out for anybody any night when they have to play them. They go to 3-2 now overall, and 2-2 in the Commonwealth Conference. On the other side, you saw a really good effort tonight. I think Andrew Rinaldi did a great job tonight defensively, especially even though he got a number of threes hit against him. He made Domingo Cruz work hard. He played some great defense tonight.
Well, he's a great complement to when you have a 6'8" guy and you have a young man like that who can complement that 6'8" guy by just playing really hard and taking the best defender, taking the best offensive guy on the other team. That's really important to have those role players.
And the thing Rinaldi did in the fourth quarter, Cruz only got 3 points in the fourth quarter. He had a run in the third. He had 11 points in the third quarter. So he really shut him off in the fourth quarter till right there at the end when Cruz nailed it. What turned out to be kind of a meaningless 3 there at the end. And then Donovan Hill tonight. What a game he had. 24 points. Didn't shoot it too well from the outside, but I'll tell you what, when it came to getting in the inside, the guy can play face in the basket. And as you mentioned earlier, looks like a 6'8" guard at times.
Oh, he's got a big upside. We watched him shoot in pregame. He didn't miss any threes. Unfortunately, he missed a lot in the first half, but I think he's capable of doing that. But when he goes to the basket, he has skills of a D1 player.
Yeah, he might be a kind of guy you'd see on a wing somewhere at some point in time, because he can handle the basketball, he can take it to the rack, and as he improves with that three-point shot, and there's nothing wrong with that stroke, it's just getting used to knocking it down a little bit more. He could be a real dynamite inside and outside player. You know, we're in the middle of our Capital Blue Cross post-game show right now, and it's time now for our Capital Region play of the game. And speaking of Mr. Hill, he accounted for that tonight with a big exclamation point. Here is Donovan Hill with our play of the game. Take a look at this. That's called high percentage. You're going to make that most times, I think. I'd give a guy a shot at that one.
Well, that's a nice flush is what it is.
Yeah, 6'8", flying through the air and putting it away with a purpose. Our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game. And now it's time also to talk about our Hoffman Ford player of the game. And guess what? The number doesn't change. 24 points tonight. The big guy came to play this evening, and he did it all, Jeff.
He's a Division I player for a reason, and he showed that tonight. It was a really hard, physically tough-fought game, and he emerged as the star of the game.
and ends up on the bench at the end with that back injury. We hope it's nothing very serious. It looked like he was okay, but you come down to the floor the way he did, as hard as he did, as big as he is, that's a concern. So Hill goes up hard there, and you can see him. He is our Hopman Ford player of the game tonight. These two teams will be heading back out. Central Dauphin actually has off. They play Cedarquist on the 3rd of January. On the other side, you've got CD East going up against Shippensburg on the 28th in a big game over there. So these two teams will be back in action, one in the new year, one probably before that. And we'd like to thank a whole lot of people here this evening. Brandy Trossel, who put together a lot of our information here tonight. Aaron Yancey, who conducted our big shootout here. TJ didn't get the 42-inch screen TV tonight, but someone's going to win that during the season, and we'll be here to see it. Chad Edwards, Josh Edwards, our whole Invicta crew, who do such a great job. Jim Gallagher, who stayed hot on the stats all night long. We love having Jim here with his Villanova shirt on and everything as the Go Cats. And then, of course, Jeff Thompson, one of the best color guys in the business, the coach. He knows everybody. I'll tell you what, when Jeff's on the side here with me, there's a smile on his face and a song in his heart all the time. Hey, we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, and hope all of you are having a wonderful season. We look forward to coming back in the new year as we play Friday, January 7th. We'll have a broadcast, Trinity at McDevitt. Can't wait for that one. All here on High School Sports Live TV. Again, for all of our crew, I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone, and a Merry Christmas to you. Tonight, 58-49, CD wins it on High School Sports Live TV.